Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am making this video in a different room. Actually it's raining outside and it's all cloudy, so I am not making this video from my usual site facing the window, as the sunlight is not filtering in today, so it is all dark there. Otherwise I use natural sunlight to make my videos, so I am making this video in my other room, and I hope you are going to enjoy this video, because the topic of this video today is very interesting and it is going to be interesting. So I request you to stay with me, watch my video, listen to me till the end, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, because I am regularly coming up with some or the other kind of videos in which not only you are going to get motivated, but you are also learning English language, how you are going to really become more confident and fluent in spoken English. So this is my two domain that is I'm working on. One is I'm motivating people, I'm trying to motivate at my best level, and at the same time I'm also sharing with you my English knowledge and how we should be improving on our spoken English. My dear friends, today's topic is mind. Yes, you heard is mind. And mind is such an entity, you all know that either it can make our life or it can destroy our life. So how we have to handle this mind factor, isn't it? So it is going to really perform all tasks for us, be it good or be it bad tasks. So we need to understand one thing, that there has to be a control over our own mind, if we want this mind to be our friend, not our foe or our enemy. So you have to be master of your mind rather than slave of your mind. Today I am going to put an analogy of this human body. When I talk of human body, I am not talking only of physical body, I am also talking of mental body and spiritual body. Okay, there are three bodies that we comprise of when we call ourselves a human existence or a human body. So I am going to compare it with a chariot. Okay, the body of the chariot, the charioteer, and the owner of that chariot sitting on that chariot. Okay, so how I am going to make a comparison between our own human body and the chariot, and how our mind is going to be governed by another entity, and how in turn the mind is going to control over our senses, our sense organs. So it has very aptly been compared, and it is a beautiful explanation. I hope that you are going to like it and you are going to remember it, and you are going to really follow in your own life, implement in your own life how we should be handling our own mind, my dear friends. So the body of that chariot, the structure of that chariot is like our own human body. Okay, physical body, that is I'm talking about. And the 5 horses in the chariot are our senses, sense organs: eyes, ear, tongue, nose and skin. Okay, now the reins that are holding the horses, that is our mind. Okay, that is our mind, reins, because the reins are controlling the horses. Okay, there is mind that controls the senses. Now where this rein is going to, it is going to the charioteer. Okay, the charioteer is holding the reins. That means the charioteer is our intellect. Our intellect, in Hindi language it is called buddhi or vivek. Okay, so that is charioteer, that is our intellect. So and the person or owning this chariot is sitting on the top, that is our soul, my dear friends, our soul. Okay, that is our spiritual body, soul, and mind is our mental body, and the rest is our physical body. So my dear friends, how it has been explained so beautifully that first of all we need to control our senses, and the control is through the reins, that is our mind, and in turn the mind is controlled by our intellect, charioteer. Okay, now the soul is sitting on the top, it is just enjoying the journey. In order to have everything in a righteous way, our soul has to be pure, our soul has to be of good conscience itself. And how we are going to purify our soul? By thinking of life in a way that why we are existing as human beings in the life, and what are the various moralities, how we should be conducting our life, how we are going to really make our life far more better in terms of living in a way that is not going to indulge in any kind of immoral behavior or immoral conduct. So we are going to purify our soul by meditation, by thinking of that Almighty, what purpose we have come in this life, and how we should be using this life to uplift our own existence, or to have a self-realization about ourselves. Okay, that is how we are going to purify our soul, by not indulging in anything that comes across on the path of our journey of life. So if we purify our soul, then our intellect is also going to have a good conscience, and in turn it is going to exercise its good thoughts or its good perspectives, and how it is thinking. The thinking of our intellect is going to be governed by our soul, and in turn the intellect is going to really have a control over our mind, what way our chariot should move. And the roads on which the chariot is moving is the worldly attractions basically. And if we don't rein on the horses are going to go stray towards the object of their attraction, because they are our sense organs. They don't know what is good, what is bad. They just want instant pleasure. Anything that falls before their sight as an attraction, they are going to go towards that direction, or towards to the places of their object of attraction. So it is the reins that is controlling the horses. That means the mind is controlling the horses. And why the mind is controlling the horses? Because the intellect is guiding the mind to behave in a certain way, to have a check on the horses. My dear friends, if our intellect doesn't work, or our intellect is not guiding our mind, okay, is not having a control over our mind, then our mind has also a tendency to tilt towards the senses, our sense organs. That means our mind also has that vulnerability, that tendency to indulge in instant pleasures. I mean, it is taking the sides of the horses. So the way the horse wants to go, the mind is also going to really follow them, if the mind is not being checked by our intellect. My dear friends, I hope that it is very clear to you how we should really have a controlling exercise over our mind, and that's how we are going to make mind our slave, our friend, not we the slave of our mind. So this is how we are going to live our life. We will have to have our check and balance in place, how we are going to utilize our mind for ourselves on positive way, on positive ways, various positive ways. So it is all up to us how we are going to exercise control over our mind. That's how we are going to make the mind work in our favor, rather than be in a position of us. My dear friends, this is how I'm going to really culminate this video here. I'm going to stop this video here, because eventually what is the goal of a human being? It is the peace, it is the joy, it is the happiness, isn't it? Everything is working to achieve these things. So if we are going to have a balance in our life, we are going to live in a peaceful way, in a blissful way, and we are going to be happy and joyous. So everything that comes across our path should not be the object of indulgence. That means we will have to exercise our intellect, which in turn is going to control our mind, that what to indulge in and what not to indulge in. My dear friends, today I am going to speak this much only. I hope you would like this video, and if you have stayed with me till this end, I again urge you, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and very good day to all of you.